So you guys know that pretending to be afraid of radical Islam in 2025 is absolutely ridiculous, right? We've been seeing a big resurgence of this as the U.S. military-industrial complex and its client military-industrial complex called Israel have been trying to cover up for genocide. We've got more and more people talking about, oh, well, it's we're fighting for Western civilization over here, while all these kids were murdering or what have you. And it's really revealed how not just in the Israeli military-industrial complex, but across the U.S. national security state, after 25 years of war on terror, this idea that Islam is something we have to worry about is like deeply seated. Like that's how we've been justifying war crimes for a quarter century here. Now, back in 2015, when I was talking a lot about lies about Islam or what have you, I guess you could understand. Like there was a rampaging Islamic State, there was a lot of terror acts in Europe. It was something that seemed to make sense to be concerned about. I argued very strenuously that it was focusing on the wrong thing back then. But to see people talking about this and pretending to care about this in 2025, I mean, you should just laugh when you see it. The modern Middle East is completely crushed by the US empire. Like, it is filled with client states of the United States and our Israeli proxy, Iran and Turkey. The only two countries that more or less fall into that region that have any kind of sovereignty left are mostly organized around desperately trying to make an accommodation with the insane and bloodthirsty and genocidal U.S. empire. It's been destroyed. It's not like a real problem or a real issue that you have to focus on anymore. I wouldn't be surprised, frankly, with the scale of horror that we've been unleashing in the Middle East, that there might be some, half-assed or even quite dramatic example of terrorism carried out by desperately failed and lost Islamic fundamentalists, and expect people to make a big deal about that. But it's not a serious problem. The serious problem is the U.S. crushing of this entire region and its aspirations over the course of decades. Like there's nothing left. Like the Saudi state that was the font of all of this radical Islamic terrorism, from the war in Afghanistan to 9/11 and beyond, is just basically working for the United States and mostly wants the genocide in Gaza to stop so they can get a more formal deal with Israel going. Like it's not a serious conflict. And anybody talking about that in 2025 should be, Clash of Civilizations should be laughed out of the room.